Cool news. Yes, this is Sunday. It is the 18th of June, of what is left of it, 18th of June in the UK. And we've got some MCOC news coming at you. We've got some game fuzz. We've got some in the spotlight. We've got some kind of issue. Loads of shit's going down over the weekend, so it's my job to cover it. And also Marvel Insider, because we can't escape Marvel Insider. So without further ado, let's get into some news. First story is taken from the forums. This is a very, very interesting article, and it's all about Archangel's ability accuracy gets reduced while it shouldn't. And really give this a good old read. It's from Fel95, and he says, as Archangel's description says, his ability accuracy shouldn't be reduced like Mordo's. Against Magneto and Civil Warrior, I experienced his abilities to fail even. Parry doesn't work and can't apply neurotoxin 100% of the time, even if the requirements are met. Pre 12.0, this was a problem already, and I thought it was fixed. Apparently it was not. Anyone else experiencing the same issue? And a lot of people have kind of weighed in on this, so if you have an opinion on the matter, then please go to the link in the description below. Fel95's post is a fantastic kind of stream of information with other people who have experienced the same issue, so yeah, give it a read. That is a good one. Our second story continues on from the earlier reported Android bug and the many devices that it there affects. So it's game crashing at the end of the fight, and it's under investigation. This is indeed under investigation, but unfortunately up to the point of the last entry, which was indeed today, we're looking at the 18th of June. We haven't had a kind of clear-cut decision on this, and obviously developers still haven't made any kind of significant changes. This may be something that we rolled out next month, and we may be waiting a little bit kind of more. I doubt it's going to be a micro patch. It does seem that it will be something that's going to be padded out a long space of time. One thing that has come through that I found incredibly fascinating, if you will, is that these are last gen technology Android devices. Nothing obviously iPhone, and then that kind of conjures up a new argument about, you know, what is the game best served on at the moment. Is it a case you've got to go down the route of iPhone, or is it a case you need a high powerful Android? You need to optimize it? Do you need to boost it in some sort of way, or overclock it even, in order to make it a more viable device to play the game? And that's an argument I think for save for another day. Our next kind of odd or strange story is Marvel Contest of Champions Facebook and Twitter put this congratulations to Seatin for being the first summoner to master Secret Empire Forever, and it's got a summoner spotlight. Now there's a lot of kind of mystery twist to the tale, which Seatin does explain. So this is a video here that Seatin released called #1 Player Confirmed, and it's all about this summoner spotlight which Kabam put on, and he finds it incredibly weird because he was doing the 3-star master challenge, which is basically he plays 3 stars and tries to get through master mode, which is cool. And the fact is that it kind of reduced down that fact of being able to complete master mode, or what it's referring to be master mode, within a quick time. Saying that he completed it first, it's kind of like, well, are the facts correct? Why have Kabam started doing this as of now? Why haven't they been doing this previously? I think a lot of people are very, very confused by the situation, including Seatin. Obviously, we still hear of him going, what the hell's going on? He thinks it could be because he completed Act 5 Chapter 2 in a timely fashion, and they may have got their wires crossed and it was meant to be Act 5 Chapter 2 instead of Secret Empire Forever. Man, I mean, I was live streaming that, and I don't know if it was at the time he was doing Act 5 Chapter 2. I think the fact is, we don't really know. Kabam may have messed this up, and Seatin's just as confused as everybody else. Our next story is all about Marvel Insider. Yes, we're revisiting Marvel Insider. Why? Because they're bloody awful. Because you want to email them and get a response, and you're getting nothing. Like, we get no response here. MCOC News, even for comment. You know, I've been trying to get in contact with them. High importance emails, nothing. One thing that I do want to point out, there's something I find incredibly odd. The day today is the 18th of June. Obviously, I've logged into my account as normal, but there's nothing updated for the 18th. It's just the 17th. So does that mean that the kind of delivery of points system is a day late? Which, if that is the fact, then that will probably mean that we won't receive the points required in order to purchase. Say, a lot of people are going to be trying to purchase these things last minute on the reward section. There's going to be the Nebula package that ends on the 18th of June. and it is going to be down to the wire with regards to purchase them. If you're relying on points, one thing I would say is try never to rely on points, trying to get as many of these things as possible. You know, reading comic books and stuff from the activities section. But we are indeed, we're just waiting for those details. The other thing that we've not received in, and you know, I'm starting to question its kind of, well, usefulness to us. On Secret Empire, we do have the code here, the bonus code. Now, I haven't received it. I've been trying to find people that have received it, and the fact of it being Marvel Insider registration, on the registration side of things, means that, you know, is this treated as your first time with this? So very, very difficult times. If we do find out what it is, I will let you know, but it is difficult when the Marvel Insider program is run through marvel.com. It's, what is it? It's support at Marvel Insider, or online support at marvel.com. So it's not marvelinsider.com as a kind of email point. You have to email Marvel and hope that they will respond to you. Like I said, high importance emails have gone through to them. Haven't heard a word back. It's just how it is. Next story is the ongoing flames that are burning with anger with people when it comes to arena cutoffs. Now, the problem that we've got with arena is that the scores can't be overly dictated based on who's going to go into it. The problem is there's no great kind of auction of kind of points. We say, okay, what we're going for is 6.8 mil for everybody, or this week we're going for 5.2 mil. That's not how it works. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that will be like, I don't give a damn about what I should do with regards to getting the pool. I don't give a damn about this. I'm just going to do whatever I want, and I'm going to put the highest score in as possible. And that is going to be the problem with it. There's a difference between it being a problem between us and a problem for the developer. At the moment, we're creating it's a problem for one another, and we have to try and negotiate with one another to sort it out. If you've got 70% people that want to get in the pool and 30% that don't want to get in the pool, it's the 30% that mess it up for the 70%. The problem is the developer. The developer needs to understand that what they're theoretically doing is saying that, hey, if you've got the most champions, if you've got a load of units, and you enter into arena, then, hey, go for it. It's going to be, you can do whatever you want. But for the other people that really kind of want to get inspired to then get that first ever 4-star champion from a featured arena or even a basic arena, the issue still remains from the old days when it used to be that it was 16 mil constant. We still haven't really kind of dropped down to that kind of level playing field where we can say, hey, what do you do this weekend? Do you know what? I went outside, had a nice time, did a bit of gardening. Oh, what? If not, I went down skinny dipped at the creek. Even though that's a ridiculous thing to say, but you know what I mean. Like your life enrichment is taken away. Now, that's just like disappointing, really, because then it means that one game is your sole game to play. And that other argument is then brought up: how much time should we really be investing into one game to get the most out of it? And that's, again, another argument for another day, another video idea. Our final story, and to kind of end on a lighter note, it is Father's Day, and obviously Kabam did their thing, and they put out a thing for Happy Father's Day. So I'm wishing all the fathers that are experiencing and enjoying Father's Day today, have a happy Father's Day. I shall be experiencing Father's Day on Thursday, based on the fact that I'm busy as hell today and had to wake up for 5 AM. So much sleep is due. Anyway, thanks very much for watching MCOC News today. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button and also subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions basic content. Please share MCOC News and give it all the support that you can. It really helps myself and as well as the channel. Yeah, any thoughts on the topics that we discussed, leave them down in the comments section below. And if anybody's got any news that they would like to share with myself, then please contact me on social media. Based on the amount of comments that we get on the MCOC News, it's best to filter out, well, you know, is it a viable topic? Is it something to be revisited? And if you wanted me to look into it, then I can indeed. Thanks very much for watching this video, and catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.